Acne. It's the bane of many people's existence, especially teenagers. It can be painful, embarrassing, and downright frustrating. But fear not, my friends, for there are drugs out there that can help you combat this pesky condition. Here are the top 10 drugs for acne in the US. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of a qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have watched in this video. Accutane. Accutane. The wonder drug that promises to banish acne for good. It's like the holy grail of the skincare world, a powerful weapon against the dreaded pimple. But let's be real here, folks. Accutane is not for the faint of heart. It's like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. Sure, it might work out in the end, but there's a good chance you'll crash and burn. First of all, let's talk about the side effects. Dry skin? Check. Nosebleeds? Check. Depression? Oh, you betcha. In fact, the depression and suicidal thoughts that some people experience while on Accutane are no joke. It's like the drug is saying, hey, we'll clear up your skin, but at what cost? Retin A. Well, look who's here. It's Retin A, the topical treatment that's been making the rounds in the acne fighting world for decades. If you're struggling with acne, you might want to give Retin A a try. This drug is a derivative of vitamin A, which means it's basically like the fancy cousin of the stuff you find in your carrots. Unlike its oral counterpart, Accutane, Retin A is applied directly to your skin. Think of it like giving your skin a little pep talk, saying, hey there buddy, let's get those pores unclogged and show acne who's boss. Retin A works by increasing the rate at which your skin cells turn over. Translation? It helps get rid of the old dead skin cells that can clog your pores and cause pimples. Benzoyl peroxide. Good old benzoyl peroxide. It's been around for so long. It's practically an antique. But don't let its age fool you, folks. This topical drug is a real powerhouse when it comes to fighting acne. Benzoyl peroxide basically goes into battle against the bacteria that causes acne, kicking its butt and leaving your skin feeling fresh and clean. And if that wasn't impressive enough, it also reduces inflammation, which means less redness and irritation for you. Salicylic acid. Good old salicylic acid, the superhero of acne treatment. It's like a tiny scrubbing brush that unclogs your pores and say, move aside acne, I'm coming through. You know what it's like when you're trying to get through a crowded room and everyone's standing in your way, talking and drinking and having a grand old time? That's what your pores feel like when they're clogged with oil, dead skin cells, and bacteria. They're like, sorry, no room for you acne, come back another day. But then salicylic acid shows up and starts exfoliating the skin, gently but effectively removing all the gunk that's been clogging up your pores. And suddenly, there's room for everyone. Acne is like, hey, where'd everybody go? Doxycycline. Alright, buckle up folks, because we're about to talk about doxycycline. A name that strikes fear into the hearts of acne-causing bacteria everywhere. But don't let that serious tone fool you, because when it comes to treating acne, doxycycline means business. You see, acne is caused by a pesky little bacteria called Propionibacterium acnes, or P. acnes for short. And let me tell you, these guys are the worst. They set up shop in your pores, munching on sebum and dead skin cells like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. And the result? Inflamed, painful, and downright annoying acne. Minocycline. Minocycline, the wonder drug that's been around for decades. You know what they say? Old is gold. And in the case of minocycline, that's certainly true. This trusty antibiotic works wonders in combating acne, almost like a superhero fighting against the evil villains of breakouts and pimples. It's like having a tiny army of soldiers marching into the battle against those pesky zits. But like any good superhero, minocycline does have a weakness, and that's its potential to cause some side effects. It's like Superman's weakness to kryptonite or Batman's fear of bats. Minocycline's archenemy is an upset stomach and sun sensitivity. You don't want to take this drug and end up feeling like you've been hit by a ton of pricks or have to avoid the sun like a vampire. That's no fun, trust me. Spironolactone, the multi-talented drug. Who knew a medication used to lower blood pressure could also be a hero in the fight against acne? It's like finding out your favorite superhero has a secret identity as a mild-mannered reporter or something. So spironolactone swoops in and tackles acne in two ways, by reducing oil production and blocking the effects of pesky hormones that can contribute to breakouts. It's like a double whammy, taking down acne on multiple fronts. Oral contraceptives. Well, who would have thought that birth control pills can be used to fight acne too? It's like a 2-for-1 deal, preventing unwanted pregnancies and pimples at the same time. Ladies, rejoice! Now, don't go popping those birth control pills like candy just yet. As much as we love to have clear skin, it's important to remember that not all types of birth control pills are created equally. You don't want to end up with a face full of zits in a bun in the oven, do you? That's why it's crucial to talk to your healthcare provider before deciding on a birth control pill to treat your acne. Azelaic acid, the wonder drug that fights acne by playing both offense and defense. It's like having a star athlete on your team who can score goals and offend a goalpost at the same time. Basically, azelaic acid is a topical drug that kicks acne's butt by stopping the growth of acne-causing bacteria and calming down inflammation. Think of it as a superhero who swoops in to save the day by taking out the bad guys and calming down the chaos. Clindamycin. Now, let me give you an example of how clindamycin works. It's like a SWAT team breaking into a criminal hideout and taking out all the bad guys. The bacteria are the bad guys. The clindamycin is the SWAT team. It goes in, guns blazing, and wipes out all those pesky bacteria, leaving your skin feeling clean and refreshed. Clindamycin, the antibiotic that's been kicking acne's butt for years. This bad boy works by hunting down those pesky bacteria that cause acne and taking them out, one by one. It's like a ninja warrior for your skin. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 drugs for acne in the US. As someone who struggled with acne for many years, I can attest to the fact that finding the right treatment can be a frustrating and exhausting process. But with the help of these drugs and the guidance of a healthcare provider, it is possible to manage and even overcome acne. Of course, it's important to remember that these drugs are not without their risks and side effects. It's crucial to talk to a healthcare provider before starting any new medication and to follow their instructions carefully. Additionally, it's important to practice good skincare habits, such as washing your face regularly, avoiding harsh chemicals, and wearing sunscreen. Acne can be a tough condition to deal with, but with the right treatment and self-care, it is possible to manage and even overcome it. So don't give up hope, my friends. Keep fighting the good fight. And remember that clear skin is possible. And if you're new here, hello and welcome to Medication Updates Quick Facts. Our channel's focus on health and wellness topics is driven with increased awareness and importance of maintaining good health in our fast-paced and often stressful lives. If this is something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you can be updated on our next upload. Thank you for watching.